Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or I go by AlwaysMoreSims here on YouTube, and today we are doing another speed build. This house is called Cedar Crest. No idea why it's called that. I don't even think I use cedar wood. I don't know exactly what color cedar wood is. So I was kind of like, I don't really want to sit here and think of a name for this. Cedar, and Cedar Crest just kind of popped into my head, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I am also currently dog sitting. The dog is staying with me, and this is only the second time she's ever been away from her owners. She's 5 months old, maybe a little older. She's a German Shepherd. She's very cute, but she is extremely whiny, and she is only just within the last 20 minutes or so actually settled down. So I was a little afraid that when I started talking, she would get up and start whining again, and that's still very possible that might happen, but I'm hoping not. Fingers crossed. Would knock on wood if I wasn't afraid it would make my dogs bark, because she's not the only one in here with me. I've got Moose and my corgis. So anyways, Cedar Crest is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom house. There is a nursery, which I actually put minimal effort into decorating. Well, maybe not minimal. I put a little more effort in than some of my other nurseries into decorating. There's a small office space. There's a little laundry closet. Very tight on the lot. I feel like I do that a lot, and that I really try to squeeze houses into the lot. This comes right up to the back of the lot. You can't build directly on the border of the lot. You can only build within 1 square of that, and I did with the back. So yeah, I also this past week, one of my coworkers and my dad both came down with this really nasty cough at the same time, and the doctor has said to both of them that it's basically just a viral cold kind of thing. The thing is, I haven't gotten the cough. Again, would knock on wood if I could. I've had a runny nose from HE double hockey sticks. It's been runny, and earlier this week, the back of my nostril going into my throat really hurt. And thankfully, again, knock on wood, it does not now. Now I just have the runny nose and just a bit of a cough. Nothing bad, but I feel like it does. I sit here sniffling the entire time. That's what's going on. So, what to talk about? I guess I could talk about my job. So, quick recap, if you didn't know, my current position, for my job, is going away here in, possibly, the earliest could be by the end of this month. The latest could be by, the middle to the end of July. Not really sure. They're not sure how long they're going to keep me where I am and before moving me over, but it has created a lot of anxiety on my end because the position that they are moving me into is not something that I'm interested in. It's not something I want. So I've been, when I first shared with you guys that I was going through this and all that, I was told that I could try applying for other jobs, but because they're getting rid of my position with the intention of me filling a specific position elsewhere. I don't know if you can hear her in the background. I think she's itching. Anyways, she's over by my door, my bedroom door, which is on the other side of the room, so I don't know if you can hear her, but anyways, so they're getting rid of my position with the intention for me to fill a specific other position, again, which isn't something I want. They're just afraid, they're like, we have to have this position covered, and they aren't 100% sure that they will, that they can hire someone to fill these positions. And I get that. I do something that has to be filled, and I get it, but I don't want to do it. And if it if it wasn't if it was one of those things that I'm well, I could turn around and like there's something just like it at another place in town and just turn from one job and walk right into another job, I would. But the thing is, I can't. There's somewhere here in town that's very similar, but it's less pay. Or I could drive anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour out of town to like the same type of job, and I really don't want to drive if I don't have to. So it's like a whole bunch of like, oh my gosh, this is just one headache after another. So anyways, I have had 7 to 8 different interviews for different positions within the company that interest me more, that I would rather have. And I, at the end of the interview, they're like, oh yeah, we'll let you know by such and such time. I chipped my nail at some point, and I am just now realizing it. Sorry. We'll let you know, by the end of next week or whatever. And then I get a call 2 hours later being told I'm not even being considered for the position, but when I question why, they just feed me the same line over and over again that, like, professionally at this time we cannot offer you this position. Or, at this moment in time we professionally are not considering you for the position. It's either we can't offer you or we're not considering you, but they won't tell me why. And so it's left me feeling like I've been pigeonholed into this, oh, here she comes, into this position. So it's leaving a really bad taste in my mouth, and I actually ended up having a meeting with some of like the higher ups, and one of them was like really nice and really understanding, and she's like, I went through the same thing you did when I first started with the company forever ago. She's like, however, it took me 4 years to get out of a position that I didn't want and into a position I did, and I'm really glad I stuck with it and like just kind of stuck it out and held on until I could get into the position I wanted. And then the other lady that was in the meeting basically made me feel like I have no right to be complaining because I do still have a job. It's not like they're like, we're getting rid of this position and you're losing your job. So that was kind of where she's coming from. She's like, you don't really have any right to complain because you still have a job, even if it's not a job you want. Which again, I am grateful that I wasn't just immediately like fired and left without a position. But it's not something that I am happy about going into at all. It's not something I want. It's not something I'm looking forward to. I am dreading it. I can't tell you how much I am dreading it. It's not what I want. So the first lady was like, well, you keep trying for the positions you want. We don't want to lose you. They're trash talked the other companies. She's like, we just don't want to lose you, so I have no problem bashing these other people. I was like, that's great. So I don't know. I'm continuing to apply for these other positions. I'm very steadily losing hope in getting another one because they told me, they're like, we don't hold anybody in one position. Like, if you want to move, you have fair opportunity to move, but then, the person in charge of like that branch that you're trying to move into, like, they have the right, like, they have to make an informed decision, is what is the phrase that they kept using with me. It was they were making an informed decision. If they didn't give you that position, it's because they're making an informed decision. And I told them, like, I'm not trying to come off as, well, I applied for it, I'm just great enough that I should automatically get the job. I'm like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I totally understand being told, that you're not right for this position, like, but I would like some feedback as to why I'm not being considered. And I would like, honest, like, again, you're just not cut out for this position, you don't have enough experience to work in this position, or, like, we just don't think you're well suited. Like, I would rather have them tell me, like, you would suck in this position, rather than just being able to, like, not tell me anything. So I was like, I don't think they were understanding that, like, that was where I was coming from, was that I wasn't being given any feedback. I don't know how to fix something that's broken if I don't know what about it is broken. Like, I don't know what I'm fixing here. And one of my coworkers currently, like, who's on my team, she's actually the one that's currently sick right now. They gave me this freaking cold. she was like, okay, that's ridiculous, because they were doing this to me a couple years ago before she got into the position she currently is in now, which is the position that she was wanting. She was like, they wouldn't let me leave my previous position to move to a different position in the company, and I had to threaten leaving the company for them to finally be like, okay, you can move. Well, I was kind of hoping, I'm like, okay, well, if I threaten the company that I'm looking, and I told these two ladies, I'm like, I've been looking elsewhere. There she goes. She's really annoying when she does that. I was kind of hoping that if I told them, like, I've been considering looking into these places where I have to drive to get to a different, job site. I was hoping that they would, like, maybe take me a little more seriously or something, but all they did was bash the other companies, and then tell me to be patient. They kept telling me it's only April, because it was only April at the time, but this was last week, so it was the end of April. But they're like, it's only April, things could change. And I'm like, yeah, but I've been doing this for 2 months now, like, applying for positions. Again, I've applied for 7 or 8 positions now. I've been told no on all of them without any feedback why. So it's stuff like that. And it's causing a lot of stress. Oh, she found a toy.
Oh!
Excuse you. Do not woo at me. Moose doesn't want to play with you, Agnes. Yeah, Agnes. I'm sorry, but what kind of name is Agnes for a puppy? I call her Aggie. Which then makes me think of Halloween Town. I love the first 2 Halloween Town movies. The third one's okay. Don't like the 4th one because it's a completely different person playing Marnie. Did you guys see that the actress that plays Marnie in the first 3 movies and Calabar's son Cal in the second movie got married? I'm like, that's so cute. Ugh, that made me so happy. Would you stop? Anyways, yeah. So that's what's been going on with me. Stop. No. I thought we were over this dog. Okay, anyways. What you got? Let me have it. She's got like a tug of war rope that's been sitting in the corner of my room for forever because my dogs don't play with it. Oh, now I got it. Do you know how to play tug of war? No. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Oh, no, we're more interested in Moose because Moose is moving. Okay, well, we are now in the screenshots, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. My gaming channel is linked down in the description below if you'd like to check that out. I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, you're fine. That's right into my mic too, Moose. Yeah, gaming channel's down below. The house will be linked down below. Oh, thank you. Please don't steal the house. Please give credit. But I do hope that you download it and enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!